10 seconds. 5 seconds.
Good day, esports fans. We are live here once again at the boot camp for our first series. And this is the WePlay Pushka League. VP Prodigy going up against Hellraisers in a best of three series. My name is Lois, and I'll be your caster for the first series because after this, we're going to have two more series, which Panic will be casting. And yeah, VP Prodigy, this is the second team of Virtus Pro. As you can see, they have, I mean, they have Epileptic Kid, who is one of their carry in the opening season, but then he was benched to the point that he
10
was
seconds.
transferred to the second team, including Safe,
5 seconds.
while
It's
Hellraisers,
Radiant's turn.
one of the strongest CIS teams as of the moment. And yeah, let's get into the drafts. So on the side of VP Prodigy, they selected Mars, Witch Doctor, Dark Willow, and Slark. And then on the side of Hellraisers, you have the Pangolier, Void Spirit, Oracle, and then the Lash
10
Rack.
seconds.
So for VP Prodigy, as you can see, their heroes are composed with
5
good,
seconds.
I mean, yeah, they have a good team fight heroes. Got Mars, and then Witch Doctor can definitely deal some great damage, especially in the team fight. He has to disable, he can sustain his friends, and then the Death Ward will definitely a big help for VP Prodigy in a team fight, unless if it's gonna be canceled. And then you have the Dark Willow, and then the Slark, which is kind of greedy, but with the lineup of VP Prodigy, I think they can provide space for the Slark for him to farm. And
Just who will guide?
yeah, hopefully they'll be able to provide a good laning phase for the Slark, give him some space so that he can get his core items in the middle stage. He can go online early and maybe target the backline of Hellraisers. And then on the side of Hellraiser, you got the Pangolier, which is a good
10 seconds.
crowd control hero with the Rolling
5
Thunder, the
seconds.
Swashbuckle, which can disable an enemy, and it can burst out anyone as well. And then you've got the Void Spirit, which is very mobile, so great mobility on the side of Hellraisers. And Void Spirit, he can also target the backline as well, so this is a good hunter against the Witch Doctor. And Dark Willow, he is also good against Mars because he can just use the Dissimulate to get out of the Arena of Blood. And then you have the Oracle, who can sustain his teammates afar. He also has the root with the Fortune's End, and then the False Promise, and then Lash Wrap, magical damage, pushing capability,
It's Dive's turn.
lockdown. This is actually pretty good. Good against Slark though. If Slark uses his ultimate, then Lash Wrap can just still deal some damage onto the Slark with his skills. So he has the AoE damage, so that's actually good against the Slark. So this is it, game one of our best of three series, and you're watching at the bootcamp. Again, my name is
5
Lois.
seconds.
I'm your caster for today, and shout out to our 24 viewers who is watching right now. And yeah, after this, we have OG and OG Seed So that's going to be another hype, or yeah, I'm not saying epic, but a very hype series because it's like a civil war going on. And we all know that OG, they're stuck in a bind in this tournament. They haven't won a single series yet, so they kind of need to win. I mean, both of them, they need to win because if not, I think they're going to be in a tight situation. So Hellraisers, last pick, it's the Monkey King, which is good. Again, mobility-wise, very good against for the Hellraisers. But VP Prodigy opting for the Queen of Pain. So wow. All right. So another bursting capability. So this is it, guys. Regarding with the matchup, Hellraisers, they really do pack a punch with their lineup. It kind of consists of a good team fighting lineup with the Monkey King and the Leshrac. But for VP Prodigy, they have the Mars and Queen of Pain and also the Slark as well. So this is going to be very interesting. In regards with the matchup, I think I'm gonna go with VP Prodigy, but we'll see. Because for Hellraisers, they can actually
10 seconds.
play a fast game here. With the Monkey King,
5
with the
seconds.
Leshrac, and even the Void and Pangolier, I think they need to snowball. They need to get the momentum early. Hopefully they'll be able to snowball or gain the momentum in the early and middle stage of the game. So that Slark won't get, or Slark won't be able to get his timings. Because if you're a VP Prodigy, you need your Slark to get the core items as soon as possible for you to win the team fight, or for you to win this game. So that's it, guys. Tell me what you think. Please do abuse our comment section if you want to shout out, or if you have questions or suggestions, if you have your opinion regarding with the game. And for our new viewers, please don't forget to click the subscribe button, click the thumbs up button, and the bell button as well. That's of course your way of supporting our channel, which is at the bootcamp. And this is game 1, best of 3 series. And good evening or good day to Supamida, Hilton Official, and then yeah, good evening to all of you guys.
That's very nice.
Prepare for battle.
I don't know what I was expecting.
Grief.
I don't know what I was expecting.
Okay, so let's introduce the players of both teams. On the side of VP Prodigy, you have Lil on the Witch Doctor, Epileptic Kid on the Slark, Brile on Mars, then Save on the Dark Willow, and then Beams on the Queen of Pain, or Sea Beams on the Queen of Pain. And then for Hellraisers, you've got Nyx on the Monkey King, Pushka Oracle, Keisani on the Leshrac, Roger on the Pangolier, and then Funny Void Spirit. So position 3, or
30
yeah,
seconds
position
to
3
battle.
Void Spirit for Hellraisers. Okay, so both teams are just positioning themselves to maybe get an advantage in regards to the rune. But
That's very
seems like both teams are kind of passive as of the moment.
The final
So
battle
no one is
begins.
contesting each other. And yeah, there you go, even bounties for both teams. Epileptic Kid here on the bottom, he's going to be on the safe lane, and I think he's going to be guarded by the Witch Doctor, or maybe the Willow. Here on the top, you have Ain or Little. So Epileptic Kid, he is alone in his lane as of the moment. And there you go, Witch Doctor Sustain with Pushka with the root. So there goes the cast. They're gonna focus onto the Pushka, but VP Prodigy not really going onto the offensive yet.
Radiant courier has
Both
been
teams are just harassing each other so that they'll be able to secure the last hits and denies on their course. So we have a 3-1-1 situation here.
The Monkey King is taking credit for your skill.
There goes the cast again. He's gonna bounce up to 2. Swashbuckle, but there goes the Bramble Maze. Nick's running low, but will be able to use the mischiefs for him to back it off. So far, VP doing some good job here on the bottom, just zoning Hellraisers here. Well, on the mid, you've got the Queen of Pain and the Lashrak matchup. So for VP, they have lots of good sustain skills here on the bottom. The Bramble Maze and then the cast, plus the pounds from the Slark. So yeah, they have a high kill potential here on the bottom. So leading in the last hits and denies is the Slark, followed by the Mars. Then we have the Queen of Pain. Ooh, Swashbuckle Roger tries to go for the courier there, but unable to get one. But here on the mid, Kisani gets the first blood as he solo kills FN. Very unfortunate. And then look at VP Prodigy. They're gonna go for the bottom too. Try to go for the rebuttal kill, but I think Ain or Lil will fall down on the floor. The Swashbuckle will finish him off. That's 2 kills for Hellraisers. Good start. So Hellraisers opting for a good start here. Managed to get 2 kills in 2 different lanes, the mid and the bottom. They have the slight 1k gold advantage. Look at that. The action is just focused here on the bottom because we have a 3 versus 3 situation in this lane. The route onto 7, here comes Roger closing in. There goes the Swashbuckle. And he's going to be disarmed. And the Boundless Strike, but here comes VP Prodigy. They got the kill on to save, but Roger's also running low. The pounds though. Ain will get that kill. A 1-for-1 trade, but now they're going to turn on to Epileptic. He is being harassed by the Monkey King and the Oracle. While Kisani running low, goes for the TP out. Will be able to survive the poison. So we are nearing the 5-minute mark. 3-1 is the score. Hellraisers have a slight gold lead as well. And they're currently winning the bottom lane too. Swashbuckle. And then there goes the root. But Aim goes for the cast and the Maledict. So these 2 supports of VP really doing their best to provide Epileptic Kid some good last hits here on the bottom, but it's really hard if you're going up against an Oracle and a Pangolier on the mid. But they're gonna push forward. However, Roger will secure that bounty in the bottom river. Well, Panic will also get in there. Look at that. They're going to go on to save. He's going to be surrounded by 3. And he's also disarmed, so he's in trouble. Pops the stick charges, but still, he's going to fall down. Another kill for Hellraisers. They're just relentless in the bottom.
Invisibility.
But for VP, good thing the Slark, I mean, For the Slark, he's still okay. He hasn't died in the bottom yet. Although Hellraisers, they're real aggressive here on the bottom. But for now, they're really having troubles going up against the 3 versus 3 situation. There goes the Curse Bramble Mace. Where's the follow-up? Save just zoning Roger there. So far, most of the action is in the bottom lane, while on the mid and on the top, everything's been passive. But here on the bottom, it's really action-packed. Both teams are really going at it. They're contesting one another, they're trying to provide space for their respective carries, and look at that, leading in the net worth is now the Mars, followed by the Void Spirit, and then Leshrac. So they're gonna go for Nyx again, the Rambo, Macy goes for the Mischief, but look at that Epileptic Kid with the pounce, locking him down, but the Jingle Mastery is... However, they will manage to get the rebuttal kill, so a 1-for-1 trade, a core for a 4. However, Hellraisers, I think they're gonna be getting Sage 2. That's 2 heroes dead. So BP now and is forced to rotate, getting that double kill, a good rotation coming from the Queen of Pain, bursting out these 2 heroes of HR, so 3-for-2 trade. But Hellraisers, they're actually winning the bottom lane. And now Epileptic Kid, he is forced to transfer here on the mid so that he can gain some last hits and experience as well. But to think that you're going up against a level 7 Leshrac, that's going to be a very hard lane for Slark. While here at the bottom, you've got Bryle against Phonic. Both are also level 7. So for the Slark, he is kinda behind in terms of level. So is the Monkey King. And now Kisani in trouble. He's going to be locked down, but there goes the debuff from Pushka. He's going to walk it off. And now tier 1 items is up. As you can see, Royal Jelly has been found by Kisani. Immediately they're going to focus here on the mid again. There goes the Boundless Strike, it's going to connect onto FN, but he's just doing that to, of course, get ahead. So still has to be nice. Oh, the Spear's not going to connect onto Phonic. No, he's going to jump right in. There goes the Cursed Crown. But VP Prodigy not really going to force the issue here on the north side. So Void Spirit, already level 8 here. Gaining lots of experience here on the top. While Nyx here on the bottom, already level 5. However, Slark though, he's now level 6. And will he spot Roger? Roger managed to juke him out though. He's just waiting on the sideline. But you've got aim, there goes the pounce, it's not going to connect. The cast will be thrown, but Roger with the Swatch Bundle, there goes the Boundless Strike. They managed to pop him off, although he used the Maledict, but still, that is a kill again for Hellraisers. And Hellraisers also getting the objective there on the mid, and now they're going to be catching Save. As both teams trying to secure the outpost, Epileptic King jumps right in, tries to go for the Void Spirit. Monkey King is also nearby. He's going to be targeting the backline. There goes the Arena of Blood, a beautiful Boundless Strike, but they can bring him on to Save. There goes the Sonic Blade, managed to burst out the Monkey King. But Hellraisers with their retaliation, Epileptic Kid in trouble, managed to pop his ultimate. And look at the Death Bard, getting the kill on Kisani. However, aim's going to fall as well. And what a team fight for both teams.
My path leads to riches.
And that's actually 2-for-2 trade, but it was in favor of VP. We managed to take down these 2 cores of Hellraisers.
Precious
However, Hellraisers, they just need 1 more kill to secure the first 10 kills of the game. They also have the 2k gold advantage.
That's very nice.
Phonic jumps right in. Just try to zone out save. But he is behind the tier 2. Here comes Mark for the rotation. Dissimulate will be popped, but there goes the cast. However, Phonic, very mobile, will be able to distance himself away from these aggressive rotation of VP. So VP, they're going to be rotating here on the top. There you go, they got the kill onto Roger. Very unfortunate that our cameraman or spotter was unable to spot that right away, but yeah. VP, good rotation here on the north side. So leading in the net worth is the Leshrac, followed by the Void Spirit, so that's actually the 2 cores of Hellraisers. And then third one is the Mars and the Queen of Pain. Fifth is the Slark. Monkey King, he's not in the top 5, which puts him on a tight position. But so far, I mean, Hellraisers, they kinda providing him some space to farm.
Dire are scanning for enemies.
Meanwhile, VP, they're gonna go for a smoke lay here. I think they're gonna bump into Phonic though. They're gonna go for a pincer as they rotate here on the top. They're gonna spot the Oracle. This is going to be a juicy target. The Arena of Blood's not gonna trap him, but look at Pushka will be able to back away. They even dropped the Death Ward there. However, they couldn't get the kill onto the Oracle. Close call from Pushka. And at least he was able to force VP Prodigy to use the Arena of Blood, even the death or the ultimate of the Witch Doctor there.
Dire's top tower has some radiant-shaped problems.
But now VP Prodigy, they're gonna go for the tier 1 tap tower. Fortification has been committed on their end. Finally, they managed to get an objective there. While on the bottom, Hellraiser is also pressuring the bottom lane. And then Hellraisers, I think they're going to be eyeing for the Queen of Pain, but that's not a very good target if you want to go for a gank, because he can just blink away.
Radiant's bottom tower has Dire's top tower is under attack.
Hellraisers, they managed to get the southeast outpost,
Dire going to let that middle tower fall.
and Monkey King's just pressuring the bottom lane as well.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Now Hellraisers with the smoke. They're eyeing for Brile here on the mid. Are they gonna go for it? Remember, AOB is available,
Jax thinks Radiant's bottom
so
tower
they
is
need
about
to be careful. Phonic's gonna be spotted by Save. There goes the ultimate, the Bramble Maze. And the Sonic Wave will burst him out. Great pick off from VP, getting that kill onto the Void Spirit. Hellraisers unable to respond to that one. And Slark with the pounce, locking onto the Oracle. They managed to take him out, tying the score. They continue to pressure the mid lane. I think they're gonna go for the objective here, although Roger and Kisane is there to defend it. It's going to be very hard for VP Prodigy, or Hellraisers rather. Here's the fortification. Rolling Thunder onto Braille. Meanwhile, Panic going onto Seb. There goes the Arena Blood. Panic jumps right in. And I think they will manage to down Braille here, as the Swashbuckler will also take him out. Dashboard being dropped down. There goes the defense. It goes onto Aim. They got the kill onto the Witch Doctor too, so Hellraisers managed to defend their tier 1 mid tower, getting those 2 big kills, and they got the first 10 kills of the game. So congratulations to our viewers who bet for Hellraisers to get the first 10 kills.
A tithe to the impurities.
And look at that, Hellraisers, they managed to get the lead. But it's just a... Now FN, looking for Funnick. Oh, the blink. Very unfortunate for him, and able to spot the Void Spirit. So he's gonna focus on to clearing out the racks. Funnick, he needs to be careful there because double damage is available for the Queen of Pain. Now VP Prodigy, they're gonna go for the tier 1 tower here on the mid. Epileptic Kid will get the last hit. They will push forward. Ryle, he's gonna spot Roger there. There goes the spear, and then the lockdown coming from the Willow. While Epileptic Kid tries to target the back line, Kisane, he's gonna be forced to back away. And VP Prodigy. Is this a close game? They're slowly getting their groove. VP Prodigy, as you can see, Monkey King, he already has a Diffusal Blade, but for the Slark, Diffusal Blade is also available for him. He's gonna opt for the BKB next.
Jax thinks Radiant's bottom tower is about to fall. Can't say he's wrong.
VP with the Smoke Plate, they're gonna be sliding here at the bottom. They will spot the Monkey King. Here comes Epileptic Kid. And next goes for the Wukong's command. There goes Lockdown. Nyx won't be able to survive that ordeal, and look at the Witch Doctor spotting Kisane. There goes the Yules. Set up for the stun. They managed to get the rebuttal kill, but look at Epileptic Kid. Jumps right in, but managed to leap away. However, the backline's gonna be targeted as Save falls down to VP. They're gonna retreat as of the moment. And Hellraisers, they managed to save the situation there by picking 2 heroes for VP Prodigy.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Dire's middle tower is
And look at the pushing capability from the Leshrac. It damage just slowly melts away.
He's wrong. Did Radiant's bottom tower just fall?
And just like that, Hellraisers managed to get the slight 2k gold lead. Save. But they're gonna focus onto the Queen of Pain. He's gonna be locked down here and won't be able to blink away, as the lockdown coming from Hellraisers is enough. And they also have the damage too. So huge kill from Hellraisers. Getting that kill onto the Queen of Pain. Now they're dominating the game right now. They even have the control of the 2 outposts. The Epileptic Kid, he's gonna push forward, tries to go for the Leshrac. They will try to secure. Ooh, they managed to get that. And look at that, the AOB's gonna be dropped down. Trap kick heroes. The Epileptic Kid will finish the Pushka. Rolling Thunder is there, and there goes the Terrorize, locking down the Leshrac. Leshrac won't be able to survive that ordeal, although a buyback was committed onto the Oracle, but very unfortunate for him, unable to save their carry, as VP Prodigy getting those 2 kills. So that was a good move from VP Prodigy. They managed to
And over here,
get
Radiant's top
the
tower.
southeastern outpost, get the experience in the 20-minute mark, and also get those 2 kills. Well, here on the top, they're going for save. Here comes the Epileptic Kid, and the Spear as well is going to connect onto the Nick. It's going to pull down, and Nilvanic is also in trouble,
I don't know what I was
although they
saying.
managed to take down the Willow. But in return, 2 heroes dead for HR, and those are both pours, so that's gotta hurt for Racers and VP. I'm pretty sure they're very satisfied with that exchange. So VP Prodigy, they're slowly bouncing back into the game. Now they're pressuring the top lane here. They managed to capture the northwest outpost too. And I think they will just continue to pressure the top lane though. Maybe force HR to rotate and defend that particular area.
Dire's top tower has some radiant shape problems.
We're now at the 22-minute mark. I think this is a good time for teams to go for the Aegis. But for them to achieve that, they kind of need to win like a team fight or maybe a good kickoff. And remember, Slark has now the BKB, so he can just target the back line, and it's gonna be very hard for HR to lock him down with that item. VP Prodigy going for a smoke play.
Radiant are scanning for
They're going to be sliding onto the north jungle of Hellraisers.
Regeneration.
BKB is also up for Leshrac.
Dire
Fortunately, they won't be able to spot someone there. So that's a failed smoke attempt on the side of VP. While here in the mid, Epileptic Kid continues to pressure the mid. He is being guarded by the Witch Doctor. There goes the cast the Maledict, and VP get popped down by Kissani, Epileptic Kid as well. Meanwhile, the Wukong's command has been popped, rolling thunder onto save, and Panic jumps right in, managed to take down the Dark Willow. He's gonna buy back, AoE's gonna be dropped down, but they got the kill onto the Slark. Sonic Wave has been used. There goes the defensive use, and now FN also in trouble, managed to blink away. 3 heroes dead on the side of VP Prodigy. Hellraisers managed to secure that team fight. And they're going to be catching Mars as well. Won't be able to survive this one as he's going to be taken out. And Safe's going to fall too, and that's a dieback for the Dark Willow. Hellraisers, they can slide into the pit, go for the objectives, get the Aegis. And that was pretty bad for VP though. So good team fight on the side of Hellraisers. You can see extending their lead to 60, and they're going to be catching the Queen of Pain. Rolling Thunder is there as well just to lock him out. Won't be able to blink away as he falls down. Hellraisers getting this big pickoffs, meaning those huge team fights. Extending their lead.
A tithe to the impurity.
Dire don't look too scared of Radiant's top tower.
Dig that.
25 minutes. Hellraisers, they're gathering here on the mid. Will they go for the Aegis? They're gonna rotate again. They're gonna look for another potential pickoff. Well, Epileptic Kid, he's just farming on the top lane. And in the bottom, they're gonna be spotting save. Where's the use? Counter strike's gonna connect, and the swashbuckle. And the splitter's gonna connect too. And he's just gonna be burned. As Kisane getting that killing spree, and they're gonna be locking down the King of Pain. Arena Flux gets wrapped down on the floor. He managed to blink away. And Kisane was forced to pop his BKB. They were unable to get another kill there. But they're gonna focus on to the tier 2, but fortification has been committed for VP Prodigy. Still, Hellraisers, they're gonna focus on getting these objectives. They will manage to take down the tier 2. VP won't be able to defend this one. And they can just go straight into the pit if they want to.
Radiants are scanning for enemies.
Okay, so Hellraisers, I think they want to go for the pit maybe? They want to get more kills. Epileptic Kid, they're in trouble. They're going to be catching the Witch Doctor. He's going to be focused upon. They're going to be killed, and then they're going to be locking down the Pangolier. And look at the Sonic Wave. With the Whooping Ultimate to drop down. Epileptic Kid pops his ultimate, and the BKB goes for the lead, but he is low on HP. One hero dead on the side of VP. Hellraisers again winning that team fight. VP really having troubles with the damage from Hellraisers. I mean, you have the Monkey King, you have the Leshrac. It's really hard for the Slark to get those pickoffs, especially targeting the backline, because it is well protected by the Leshrac, and he is being prioritized as the main target there. So Hellraisers with the 8k gold advantage. Mars, he's gonna spot the Lesh. Save is also there as well. They even drop down the Death Ward. AO looks to be dropping on. And look at the defensive Nani. BKB's gonna pop down. He's gonna focus onto Brow. And look at the damage from Hellraisers. They got the kill onto the Oracle. However, Dark Willow's gonna fall as well. Mars tries to run away, but he's gonna be locked down by Sonic. And Ryla's still alive though. Meanwhile, Slark, he is trapped here on the river. Goes for the BKB and the pound. Sonic getting that double kill. Epileptic Kid using his ultimate to run away. Swashbuckle's not gonna hit onto him, but look at the Monkey King continues to go for a chase here. And that was a 2-for-1 trade in favor of Hellraisers. Good positioning. And I like the way how they kited Epileptic Kid on that particular team fight. Although VP, they tried to drop down everything, even the Sonic Wave and the Arena of Blood, but still, it was not enough to win that team fight. Hellraisers, they're slowly blowing their lead here. 9k gold advantage. And then leading in the net worth is the Leshrac, followed by the Slark and the Monkey King. Queen of Pain is still having troubles.
Is Dire going to let that middle tower fall?
They have a good setup, but for VP, Prodigy, their damage is not enough.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Now they're gonna go straight into the pit. And Hellraisers, do they know that VP Prodigy is inside the pit right now? I think they know, but the scan by VP Prodigy, it's gonna pinpoint the location of Hellraisers. So Slark, with the Shadow Blade, he's gonna be spotted here. BKB is gonna pop down. Well, look at that, he's gonna try to target the back line. BKB is gonna pop by these 2 cores, but Monkey is gonna target the Witch Doctor here. He's gonna be the first casualty. ELB was dropped down, but unfortunately, it's not good for VP right now. They're gonna be catching the Slark too. He's gonna be locked down here. won't be able to survive that one. Nick's already on a double kill streak. Now they're gonna go straight into the tier 3 mid tower. Look at the damage coming from the Monk King and Kisani. Immediately takes down the tier 3. They're gonna focus on to the racks here. Slark is out for 40 seconds. They will be able to clear out the racks. And now they're back away. They can go back into the pit to finish Roshan. While Bry, what he's doing right now is he's just cutting out the creep wave, which is a smart thing to do. So VP on a pinch as of the moment. They have the potential to go for a comeback though. But for now, it's Hellraisers who is dictating the game. Hellraisers going for a smoke play, looking for another potential kill here. They're going to be invading the top jungle, but Monkey's going to be spotted. He was going to drop down on the floor. There goes the blood, rolling thunder. Plus use, they managed to take down the Queen of Pain. And now there goes the Wukong's command. Epileptic Kid managed to pop his ultimate, will be able to walk away. And Witch Doctor goes for the TP out. Meanwhile, Save has been caught on the mid. 2 heroes dead for VP. Hellraisers again, just dominating the team fight. Now they can go straight into Roshan, but they need to cut off Ryle here. He's going to be spotted by Funny. And they really want to go on to Mars. I think Mars is going to fall here as well. And the Void Spirit already on a unstoppable streak. Although Willow, Mars, and Queen of Pain has buybacks. Now Hellraisers are going to go straight into the pit. This is going to be an easier rush for them. They will secure the Aegis. And they're going to spot the Witch Doctor. Next already on a unstoppable streak. Look at that, 16k gold lead for Hellraisers. So now Hellraisers are preparing themselves to go for the objective. They're gonna go for the tier 2 top tower. And for VP Prodigy, I think they won't be able to defend that one. They're just gonna focus on defending their high ground. And now Hellraisers, they're gonna push. They're gonna go for the tier 3. There goes the Bramble Maze. Kisani. Oh, they use on to save. I think he's been popped out here. He managed to back away, but the Rolling Thunder will shoot this up to him. Wukong's command can be dropped down. Mars is in trouble. He is being eaten alive. Finally, he's gonna fall. Sonic Wave was used. BKB was popped out by FN, but still the damage is not enough. Meanwhile, Epileptic Kid tries to go for Kisani. Goes for the BKB2. There goes the Arena of Blood. Ryle in trouble. This is going to be a dive back for him just in case. Sonic getting that wicked kill streak as he managed to take down Save. And a buyback from the Willow as well. However, they got the kill onto the Witch Doctor too. And the Epileptic Kid managed to jump away. You're gonna focus on Kisani. He is in trouble. But he'll be able to back himself with the sustain from the Oracle. And remember, Leshrac still has the Aegis. now they're going to be sliding here on the bottom so that they'll be able to secure the mega creeps. Fortification will be committed. Panic jumps right in. Just to zone out VP Prodigy here. Goes for the dissimulate as Hellraisers continues to clear out the base of VP Prodigy. A very good Bramble Maze and Terrorize. Slark in trouble, however, Switch Doctor is dead. They got the kill onto save too, and GG is called. VP Prodigy, they will top out. What a dominant performance by Hellraisers, winning game 1. I mean, it was a good start for VP Prodigy. They were able to go in an equal footing for Hellraisers, but yeah, with Hellraisers just capitalizing the mistakes that was made by VP Prodigy, they were able to dictate the pace to the point that they were able to snowball. So that's it. Game 1 of our best of 3 series. Hellraisers now on the lead. Let's see if VP Prodigy will be able to bounce back in game 2, force game 3, and that's it. And hello to our viewers. We have 65 viewers who is currently watching our stream. To John Lloyd and Ashpak Saeed is also there. Hello. And again, thank you so much, Ashpak Saeed, for giving us 40 bucks. Wow, that's actually a huge support. Thank you so much. And again, thank you for watching here at the bootcamp. We're going to be having a short break, so stay tuned. Game 2 is going to be up in a few minutes. And once again, this is Lois, and we're going to be going for a short break.
What's Radiant's ban plan anyway? Just who will Dire ban? What's Radiant's ban plan anyway? It's Dire's turn to ban. It's Radiant's turn to ban. Dire should pick now. It's Radiant's turn to pick. It's Radiant's turn to pick. It's Dire's turn to pick.
Oracle.
Ten seconds.
And we are back here at the bootcamp with me, Lois, and this is game 2 of our best of 3 series. Hellraisers going up against PRODIGY. Hellraisers managed to win game 1 with their good team fight composition lineup using the Monkey King and the Lashrak plus the Void Spirit. They managed to topple VP PRODIGY there. However, in game 2, let's see if VP will be able to bounce back and force game 3, or will this be a 2-0 sweep in favor of Hellraisers? My name is Lois, and again,
What's
you're
Radiant's
watching
ban plan anyway?
WePlay Pushka League Online Tournament 2020 here at the bootcamp. And don't forget to like and share our stream. Click the subscribe button, the thumbs up button, and even the bell button for notification. And let's get back. As you can see, Hellraisers, they managed to
10
pick the
seconds.
Timber Saw and the Oracle. And then they have banned the Phoenix,
5 seconds.
Grimstroke, Shadow Demon, and the Pangolier. While for VP PRODIGY, they opted for the Death Prophet, the Rubik, and the Lycan, Weaver, Void Spirit, Ember Spirit, and the Rikimaru. So for Hellraisers, they already have a hero that can be their frontliner with the Timber
It's
Saw.
Radiant's pick.
He has a good pushing capability, has the bursting damage, very mobile, and yeah, with his high armor, he can definitely tank his team in a team fight. And then you've got the Oracle, which is a good support hero, can sustain his friends, has the root, has the disable, and he also has the bursting
10
capability,
seconds.
and he's really strong in the lane. So this is going to be a very good support for Hellraisers.
5
And
seconds.
their third hero is the Trend Protector. So he's going to be like their walking ward. He can go invis, can scout an area, provide information for his teammates, has the root as his ultimate, which is very good to lock down or gain some advantage in a team fight. And yeah, he's also not really very tanky, but I mean, it's gonna take some time for VP PRODIGY to pick him off, because Trend Protector, he's he's not a squishy hero too. So I think this is going to be a position for Trend Protector, because Timbersaw is going to be the off lane. While for VP PRODIGY, you have again the Death Prophet. He has the silence, he has the bursting capability too, and he can deal some massive damage with the exorcism. And then yeah, it also adds up the pushing capability of VP PRODIGY. And then you have the pick, which is a good pick, because for Hellraisers there are a lot of great skills that he can steal, and hopefully he can steal the heal of the Oracle, the False Promise, the Purifying Flames. It's actually a good
10
skill to
seconds.
steal if you're the Rubik. And then the Undying,
5
very strong
seconds.
support, especially in the early, even in the late game. He's very tanky as well. And this is also good against the Timber Saw and any strength type heroes too, because he can just zap the strength of the enemy. So for Hellraisers, their fifth ban is the Witch Doctor. While for VP, again, Ricky Maru. And this is not the main team of Virtus Pro. This is VP Prodigy, their second team. So it's like OG Seed. I mean, they have potential, but this team consists of young players, so they still have a lot to learn. And by participating in this tournament, they will definitely
It's
learn a
Dire's
lot,
turn to
maybe
pick.
improve in the future. Hopefully, they'll be able to uh, compete with their older brother VP in that kind of level. And then Hellraisers are actually a strong CIS team. They managed to win the Beyond the Summit online tournament in the
It's
CIS
Radiant's turn
region.
to ban.
However, they lost to Team Nigma against the grand final. And for Hellraisers, they really like to slug it out. This is a team who really likes to go for a team fight. As you observe in the first game, they have lots of opportunity where they can go for the pit, but instead they continue to scout the map, look for potential
10
pickoffs,
seconds.
and
It's Dire's
try to
turn.
initiate a team fight. And then their fourth pick for Hellraisers is the Troll Warlord. So a greedy hero, but once he gets the proper timing, once he has core items, he is very. I mean, it's really hard for VP to stop him.
10
But you have
seconds.
the Razor, you have the Undying, so they can definitely
5
reduce
seconds.
his
Dire should
damage.
pick now.
They just need to be careful with his attack speed. And if you are VP Prodigy, you need to prioritize the Oracle first. Because if you're gonna ignore him, he's just gonna sustain this Troll Warlord, which is definitely gonna provide a lot of trouble to VP
It's
Prodigy. But
Radiant's turn to pick.
yeah, VP, the fourth hero, it's the Razor. And then fifth hero is the Mars. So again, a good crowd control. Razor is good against the Troll. He's also good against the Timber Saw. He can mitigate those damage from these two cores of Hellraisers. And then
10
we'll just have
seconds.
to wait for the last pick of Hellraisers.
Choose your hero.
So the last hero for Hellraisers is the Bat Rider. So they really want to counter the Razor and even Mars, because Bat Rider is really good against the Razor and Mars though. So there you go, the draft is up or completed. So I think VP Prodigy has the edge in terms of lineup. But if this reaches to the late game, I think Hellraisers has the advantage. So if you're a VP Prodigy, you need to contest Troll. You need to give him a hard time in the laning stage, especially in the lane. Maybe contest his farms also, so that he won't be able to get those timings as soon as possible. And this is it, Game 2 of our Best of 3 series, Hellraisers versus VP Prodigy. And again, shout out to our viewers who is currently watching right now. We have, again, Ashpak Saeed, Manuel Grim, Julio Javier Yanak, and to all our 47 viewers. So after this series, it's going to be OG versus OG Seed. So it's like a civil war. And Panic's going to be casting the second and third series. So Better watch out for that one. So yeah, in terms of the draft, I think VP Prodigy has the advantage. But when it comes to the late game, definitely it's going to be Hellraisers with the Troll because it's really hard to deal a Troll Warlord in the late game, especially when he already
Prepare
has
for
those core
battle.
items available. So here we go, game 2. Let's introduce the players of both teams. For Hellraisers, we have Nyx on the Troll Warlord, Miposhka on the Oracle, Kisani Bat Rider, Roger Trent Protector, and Phonic on the Timber Saw. While for VP Prodigy, we have Ain or Lil on the Undying, FN on Razor, Brile on Mars, Epileptic Hit on the Death Prophet, and then Save on the Rubik. So this is going to be a safe lane Death Prophet. Razor will be the mid for VP Prodigy. So this is going to be very interesting.
30 seconds.
And yeah,
You
it's
could
a
give them
mid Bat
30
Rider
days and they still wouldn't be ready to fight.
versus a mid Razor. So both teams just chilling at the moment. There goes the root onto the Undying.
Okay, make with the killing.
So casual meet and greet here on the top, Miposhka. You're just going onto the Undying though. He's gonna be hounded by Roger and Miposhka here. He's running low. But I think it's gonna be okay. Here comes Brile. So both teams securing 2 bounties apiece. And then Undying, he's just spamming the decay so that he'll be able to stack those stolen strength. Well, here in the bottom, Phonic will be on solo, but Brile though, he is in trouble here. However, Miposhka's damage is not enough. And then, yeah, VP, they're being pushed back here on the top. But very fortunate for them because Hellraisers was unable to get that first blood. So Hellraisers going for a 3-1-1. Troll is being guarded by these 2 supports here on the north side. They really want to secure the laning phase of the Troll Warlord. Undying's gonna be spotted here. He's gonna be rooted up by Miposhka. There goes the decay
Something good
again.
happening to Radiant's middle tower.
So Hellraisers doing a pretty good job as to the moment here on the top, just babysitting the Troll. While on the bottom, Phonic is actually dropping low. He's kind of tanky, so he's gonna be okay. He's being zoned up by the Rubik. And look at that, Roger managed to pick the courier of Brile. And then leading in the last hits and denies is the Troll, followed by the Death Prophet, and then the Bat Rider, and then the Razor and the Timber Saw. So good job for Hellraisers again, babysitting the Troll, giving him enough space to get those last hits. While VP, they're pushing forward here on the bottom. And here comes the Undying too. But if you're VP, it's really hard to contest Timbersaw because he's really tanky even in the early stage. Even though there's 3 heroes of VP here, I don't think that it's going to be enough to take down Phonic. Unless if they have enough damage though. As you can see, he can just go for the Timber Chain out. But at least he's being zoned out then. Meanwhile, here on the top, HR or Hellraisers going for Bryle. Again, they're just zoning VP Prodigy away from the troll here. Doesn't really matter for them if they overextend as long as Troll will secure those last hits. So far, it's very passive. No aggressive rotation happening for both teams. Both teams are just securing the farms of their cores. While here on the mid, FN being burned by Kisani. Dying was forced to rotate. There goes the root by Pushka. Kisani will grab the regeneration rune. So game is passive as of the moment. Panic is gonna spot the courier of the Death Prophet here. Will be able to take it out. Now Bryle is in trouble. Being pounded by these two heroes. And final Nyx getting that first blood. Then VP, will they be able to get a rebuttal kill here? Ooh, they managed to stop the Timber Chain, but Nyx will be able to walk away onto the high ground, distance himself again with another Timber Chain. And look at that, he's just dragging these creeps. Goes for the TP out, will be able to escape that ordeal. And then both teams securing 2 bounties apiece again.
A scan from Radiant.
But Hellraisers, they managed to get the first blood. And to think that it was Troll who got the first blood. Great start for Hellraisers. And they're going on to Bryle again.
You mad? Cause I am! Ha!
Racer with the static link, going on to Kisani. Damage is enough. As VP with their good rotation too, managed to secure the kill onto the Bat Rider. You also have WK gold lead. But look at Hellraisers, they're just looking for Bryle here on the north side. Bryle tries to juke it out, but he's been spotted by Roger. There goes the root, and here comes Nyx closing in. Goes for the God's Rebuke, but still it's not going to be enough as Nyx again getting another kill. Although Undying's just going with the shenanigans here on the top.
Dire's top tower is under attack. Dire's top tower has fallen.
Well, here on the bottom, the Epileptic Kid already on level 6 uses his ultimate to go for the objective. Although Phonic is there, he can quickly clear out this creep wave.
Radiant's bottom tower is about to fall.
And is being chased by these two heroes. A good telekinesis though. And now he's going to be popped down. Epileptic Kid getting that kill, tying the game. The physical damage from the exorcism, it was enough to take down the tanky Timbersaw. But at least he was able to protect the tier 1. Now here on the top jungle of VP Prodigy, they're going to be spotting with Pushka. Pushka's going to be taken out by FN. That's a solo kill on the Razor. VP Prodigy, they're now leading in terms of kills. But HR with a slight 1k gold advantage. And now leading in the net worth is the Troll, followed by the Death Prophet, and then the Razor. And then 4th is the Bat Rider. 5th is Trent Protector. Now Phonic in trouble. Although Roger is there. But they got the kill onto the Undying on the other side. And VP unable to get that rebuttal kill here on the top. The damage was not enough. And Exorcism was on cooldown, so they were unable to get a kill onto Phonic. Also good rotation from Roger. He managed to zone out VP Prodigy there in the bottom, helping the Timbersaw. Tier 1 item is up. Troll already level 7. While Kisani, he's just farming on the sideline, going for the neutrals. Here on the top, Epileptic Kid with his ultimate, going for the tier 1 tower. I think they'll be able to get the objective here. And then for Hellraisers, there's no way for them to defend that one. Now they're gonna go on to Phonic, goes for the Timber Chain, but it's gonna be cancelled by the Telekinesis. And then look at the damage from the Exorcism. I think Phonic will be taken out, and there you go, Epileptic Kid getting another kill. Well played from VP Prodigy. Getting the objective, getting the kill. Really capitalizing the Exorcism there. Laser, he's gonna spot the Pushka, but he needs to be careful there. There goes the Lasso, he managed to take down the Oracle, but Nyx will secure another kill as Hellraisers ended the Racers killing spree streak there. Great trap set up by Hellraisers there. He managed to get the kill on the Razor. So Troll, he is now level 9, and he's just enjoying his lane there on the top. And for VP Prodigy, they're not doing anything to disrupt the farming of the Troll Warlord yet, which is why I think it's going to be very bad for them, because if this continues on, then Troll will definitely get those core items maybe in the middle stage, and it's gonna be problematic for VP Prodigy. But I understand though, it's really hard for VP Prodigy because Hellraisers, they have the Bat Rider and the Timbersaw, which is good heroes to provide space for this Troll. The save is here on the mid, he's now level 6. A lasso onto the Razor again, and he's to be rooted by Pushka. There goes the Flame Break, and I think Razor, he's gonna hold it down here. There you go, they got the kill onto the Razor, and VP, they will get this rebuttal kill as they chase onto Kisani. The Spear's gonna connect though, and Ryle will secure the rebuttal kill here on the top. It's gonna be committed, and here comes Troll Warlord going for Epileptic Kid. Look at the damage. Tries to go for the ultimate, but the damage from the Troll Protector was enough to quickly eliminate the Death Prophet. So even we are in the early stage, we can actually feel the presence of the Troll Warlord now. Thanks for Hellraiser's early laning stage, just guarding the Troll Warlord there on the top with those two supports. But now VP going for a smoke play, they're going to be rotating here on the bottom. If they will manage to get the Troll, then it's actually a very big one for them. And there you go, they managed to spot the Troll. Will they be able to walk him off? There goes Telekinesis, there goes Plus going to be dropped down, there goes the Spear. Epileptic Kid pushes forward, And I think this is going to be a huge kill for VP. They managed to end the dominating streak off the troll. Great smoke play from VP Prodigy. Big kill. VP, they're sticking here on the bottom. Roger is also there. VP not really going to force the issue. Again, they're going to make another rotation here. But they got the objective. They managed to capture the southeastern outpost. Although they were able to take down the troll, he is still leading in the net worth, as you can see on your left side of the screen. Racers just on the second. Third is Death Prophet. But VP, they managed to lower down Hellraiser's lead only to 1k. Timber Sahi is now level 9 and now VP again going for an aggressive smoke play. Again rotating here on the bottom. We're gonna spot the Bat Rider. Roll is also there. There's the Arena of Blood. He managed to lock down. But here comes one VP. Look at that troll going to the right place, just focusing onto a very good use though, and now Troll's in trouble. They managed to pop him off, but Rubik's down as well. But great priority from VP Prodigy. Now they're going to be spotting Roger here as well. Great play from VP Prodigy, just prioritizing the troll, using the static link to lower his damage. And they managed to pop him off in exchange of the Rubik. So VP, only 1 kill away to get the first 10 kills of the game. So VP showing some good signs in game 2. Kisane with the Blink Dagger reveal. Again, they're just pressuring the bottom lane here. They managed to take down the troll twice. But he's still leading in terms of net worth. But if you're VP, you need to keep it up. But look at Hellraisers going for the tier 1 mid tower. Fortification will be committed. Now, they're going to be spotting the Dying. Dying uses ultimate and the AOPC to drop down the last hope onto Mars. And then Kisani is in trouble. They managed to take down the Undying, but Kisani is going to fall as well. So, another good trade for VP. And then they're going to be catching the Pushka. There goes the Siphon. And Epileptic Kid getting that double kill. Immediately they're going to focus onto the tier 1 mid tower. Fortification will be committed for Hellraisers. Roger is hiding behind the tree line. And he's just healing the tower though. Is it going to be enough? I don't think so. This is going to be another objective for VP. So they got the first 10 kills of the game. Managed to get that huge pick up onto the Bat Rider and the Oracle, and now they will also get the objective, taking the tier 1 mid tower. Now Troll Warlord, he already has a Maelstrom and the Yasha. Yeah, he can go ahead and solo Roshan here. Let's see if VP Prodigy will contest this one. But I don't think they know. And I think this is going to be an easy roach for Hellraisers. And they will successfully get the Aegis. The Immortal Nyx will carry the Aegis. That was an easy roach. Immediately they're going to be sliding here on the mid to take down the tier 1. And it has been denied the Epileptic Kid, so well played from the Delta Prophet though. Denying that tier 1 mid tower. Hellraisers going for their own version of smoke play. They're going to be rotating here on the top, but they won't be able to catch anyone there since VP are on the opposite side of the map. However, again, they're going to focus onto the objective. They will get the northwestern outpost, which is good because we are now nearing the 20-minute mark of the game. So that's going to give them an added experience. VP rotating here on the bottom. All Hellraisers, they're just pressuring the top lane. So both teams are moving in as a group. So they're gonna bump into one another, then there's going to be another big team fight. Now Troll, focus onto the tier 2. And VP, using the fortifications. And I don't think that they're going to contest this one, as they're going to go for the trade-off. So you can see, I think they're going to go for the tier 2 bottom tower as well. So next he will manage to get the tier 2 top tower. Of course, with help of Pushka, that's sustained from the Oracle. But for VP, they're unable to get the tier 2 bottom tower. So that was a good call for Hellraisers. Okay, so game is passive as of the moment. But here comes Hellraisers with the smoke play. Isani, he's gonna be on front, gets onto the Razor, but pops the DKB, everything's going to drop down. They're gonna focus onto the Troll. Troll is going low. Ultimate coming from it. That's it, but the ultimate as well from the Troll will sustain himself, but still they will manage to get Aegis the Immortal. And then they get the kill onto the back rider. The stolen lasso will cancel the TP, and that's 2 heroes dead for Hellraisers. And VP again dominating that team fight. It was a good initiation from the Bat Rider, but with the lockdown from VP, they managed to lock down the Bat Rider. And then Arena of Blood was targeted on the back line. Now they got the tier 2. So if VP keeps this up, we're gonna go for game 3. And again, hello to our 105 viewers who is currently watching our stream right now. Thank you so much for watching and supporting at the bootcamp. If you're new, please don't forget to click the subscribe button, the thumbs up button, and also the notification bell. And again, shout out to #Saeed, Leonard Libertad, Ray Antonio Blaya. Yeah, thank you so much for tuning in. So VP showing some signs of life here. Has the slight 1k gold lead. Now they're going here for the bottom. Roger. I think he's gonna be spotted here. Yeah, they popped the dust. but he managed to escape that ordeal. I mean, VP Prodigy, they could have spotted Roger there, but they really didn't force the issue. I don't know why. Look at Hellraisers, they're just on the opposite side of the map. Only Roger is there on the bottom. Hellraisers, I think they're just distracting VP Prodigy so that they can provide space for the Troll Warlord. Hopefully they'll be able to drag this into the late game so that they will have the advantage. And again, guys, this is our first series of the day. This is game 2. Hellraisers, they actually have the lead since they won game 1. So we actually have 3 series to stream. Second series is going to be OG versus OGC. Roger, he managed to use his ultimate, but they have the vision with the dust. And I think he's going to be pincered here. There goes the Yules. He won't be able to survive this one. Another free kill for Epileptic Kid. Already on a dominating streak. So 25 minutes into the game. Troll Warlord, BKB is up for him. He also has the Maelstrom. And the Yasha is going for the Skull Basher next. While for the Bat Rider, he has the Blink Dagger and the Force Staff. While Phonic already has the Lotus Orb, so this is actually a good item. VP going for a smoke. Will they be able to catch someone? So tier 1 tower is still up for Hellraisers here on the top. I think they're going to be spotting Pushka here. He managed to pop the dust, or smoke rather. Braille blinks right in. Really chasing onto Nyx, goes for the BKB TP out, but Pushka's going to be caught here. So that is still a successful smoke play from VP Prodigy. Although very unfortunate that they were unable to catch the troll, but still a kill is a kill. And good job from Phonic. Just cutting out the creep wave here on the top. That's also the reason why VP Prodigy are able to get for the objective. Meanwhile, Roger's going to be spotted here on the bottom. The spear is going to connect onto him. He's going to be stunned up. Look at the right clicks, Epileptic Kid with the silence and the siphon. Again, Roger has been picked off.
Dire's top tower is under attack. Dire are scanning for enemies.
So Hellraisers, they're really doing their best to drag this game to the late game for them to have a fighting chance. They need to provide space for the troll. They need him to get those 4 items. Meanwhile, Phonic's being targeted by FN and save goes to the Timber Chain, but it's going to be cancelled by the Telekinesis. And with the help of Epileptic Kid, they will be able to take him out. And the Death Prophet already on a mega kill streak. So everything seems to be going on VP Prodigy's end. And right now, I'm really not feeling Kisani's presence here. So it's all up to the troll to carry and win this game. If they really want to close this one out. VP Prodigy with a 2k gold lead. They're gonna be rotating here on the top. They're gonna spot Kisani there. There goes the use. And yeah, the lockdown. Again, Epileptic Kid getting that kill already on a unstoppable streak. So I think Hellraisers, they're just throwing bodies for VP Prodigy here so that they'll be able to provide space for the troll. And now Roshan is up. VP can go for the pit if they want to. But they'll be catching Phonic here on the mid. Phonic is in trouble. He's gonna fall. And VP Prodigy, they can go for the pit. There you go, Epileptic Kid using his ultimate. And I think this is going to be an easy Roshan for VP Prodigy. Hellraiser's no way to go for the pit here. So the Aegis and the Cheese is available. VP will claim it. Immediately they're going to be rotating here on the top. Gonna go for the tier 1. There goes the flame break. Immediately goes to the blink away. Just to clear out the pushing creeps. But VP, I think they'll be able to get the objective here. Meanwhile, look at Troll with the split push. But Troll and Mars goes to the TP. While Roger's going to be captured here on the backline, but they're going to focus onto the Troll. Look at the lockdown. Unable to pop his 3KB. Huge kill for VP Prodigy. And then Pisane being chased by the Undying. Growl breaks away. There goes the God's Rebuke. Even the Spear. Fade Bolt will finish him off. So VP Prodigy really dominating game number 2. They managed to extend their lead up to 6k. And now they're gonna go for the high ground maybe?
Jax thinks Radiant's bottom tower is about to fall. So he's wrong.
So bottom's being pressured by VP Prodigy. Hellraisers won't be able to defend this one, so this is going to be an easy objective for VP. Although Roger is sustaining the tier 2 bottom tower, but still the damage coming from the Racer and Epileptic Kid is enough. And now they're gonna go for the high ground. There goes the exorcism. Razor's going for a smoke, the blink the lasso, targeting Epileptic Kid. Everything Epileptic Kid dropped it down, and Epileptic Kid managed to pop the cheeks. They got people onto Misami, and then they're gonna be locking down Quantic Control to Fuel onto the Death Prophet, locking onto Patrol, but there goes B. False promise, but the backline is going to be targeted too. Multiple fighters going to be committed on the side of HR. They're going to focus on the Troll. Troll will be popped out. And notification is going to be committed. VP Prodigy not losing a single hero on that particular team fight. Now they're going to focus up on the objective. It's going to go for the tier 3 bottom tower. Look at Sonic jumps right in, but Razor is also there. Goes for the static link. And then the stolen Purify and Flame from Save just sustaining Razor here. So they managed to win the team fight, but for Hellraisers, they were able to defend their high ground. Tier 3 tower is still up on the bottom lane. So VP, 11k gold lead, 33-minute mark. For Troll, he already has the Basher. And now they're gonna go for a smoke play. But I think they have been scouted by the wards there. Epileptic Kid. There goes the dart. It's gonna hit. So VP, they're gonna go for their own smoke play. Are they gonna go for the wraparound? They're just waiting for Razor here. Here comes Razor. Here goes the wraparound. They're gonna be spotting the troll. And Trial pops the BKB. Goes to the EOB. BKB can block the control first. They're gonna focus onto Kisani. The Kisani is onto the troll. Troll is in trouble. They're gonna kill off to that rider. And then GG will be called. VP Prodigy. They managed to tie the series. And Hellraisers, they just give up. So it was the same on game 1, but for game 2, it was VP who dominate the game. Although Hellraisers, they have a good laning stage in the early stage of the game for Troll Warlord. But then after that, when Epileptic Kid was online, so is the Razor, they were able to win these team fights. And the Hellraisers, they were unable to do anything. So the game just snowballed in favor of VP Prodigy. So congratulations for VP winning game 2. The series is now stretched to game 3. So guys, again, thank you so much for watching at the bootcamp. Let's check the chat. Again, shout out to Luciano Balonga, 956 Xiao Suji, Leonard Libertad, Ashpak Said, and the 150 viewers. And again, this is Lois. We're going to be having a short break, so stay tuned. You're watching at the bootcamp. We'll be right back.
Seconds.
And we are back here at the boot camp with me, Lois, and this is Game 3 between VP Prodigy and Hellraisers. So, VP Prodigy, they managed to tie the series and force a Game 3 against Hellraisers. So, now both teams, they need to do their best to win this one, especially for VP Prodigy because they haven't won a single series yet. So, a win against Hellraisers is going to be big for them. It's going to boost their morale as well because we all know Hellraisers, they're one of the top teams in the CIS region. And then for Hellraisers, if they want a good placing in this tournament, they definitely need to win this Game 3. And then, yeah. Hellraisers, they're undefeated in this tournament. So if VP Prodigy will snatch a win against them, then VP Prodigy will definitely prove their worth or their skill in this tournament. Because I remember Hellraisers also fought against VP and VP lost.
5 seconds.
So if you're VP Prodigy, you need to avenge your seniors, which is the real Virtus Pro rather. And hello to our 78 viewers who is currently watching right now. Shout out to Ralph Carcalas, Ray Antonio Blaya, Lu Su Chin, and then yeah, shout out to you. And for those who are new to our page or channel rather, please don't forget to click the subscribe button, the thumbs up button, and the bell notification, because that's just the way to support our channel grow. And again, we are at the bootcamp. We are a channel who live stream Dota 2 tournaments. We also cover PUBG tournaments, so you better watch out for that one too. You're a PUBG lover. And let's focus into the draft. So for VP Prodigy, they selected the Oracle and then the Mars. And then they have banned the Shadow Demon, the Death Prophet, the Void Spirit, the Angolier, and the Lycan. And then for Hellraisers, they have picked the Weaver and then the Timber Saw, banning the Phoenix, Grimstroke, Rubik, Ember Spirit, and the Dark Willow. So for VP, they choose the Skyrat Mage, which it actually goes well with Mars because his ultimate is good with the Arena of Blood. And then you also have the Oracle, which is again another good support hero that can sustain his core. He is also good in terms of laning phase. Mars, again, a good crowd control, has the lockdown with the spear, has the bursting capability with the God's Rebuke, and he can frontline VP Prodigy. And then look at that, VP Prodigy selecting the Silencer as their fourth hero. So this is going to be, I think, a mid Silencer. While for Hellraisers, they have picked the Vengeful Spirit and then the Phantom Lancer. So I think they're gonna go for a fast game here. But for Phantom Lancer, it kind of secures Hellraisers late game as well, because we all know that if there's an enemy Phantom Lancer and once it reaches late game, once he got those core items, he can overrun
5 seconds.
the enemy. So if you're VP Prodigy, you need to be careful with the Phantom Lancer. Again, you need to disrupt his farming, his laning stage, like what they did to the Troll in the second game. They need to continue that one against the Phantom Lancer if they want to win this series. But yeah, for Hellraisers, you have the Weaver, which is very annoying. He is very good. He can target the back line of the enemy. He's a good support hunter. He has the time lapse, which is very annoying. He can again just go for the time lapse to sustain himself. And then he's also a good pusher. He is strong in the lane. And with the help of the Timber Saw, that's gonna add the pushing capability of Hellraisers with the Phantom Lancer too. So for Hellraisers, they have a good pushing capability here. And then they have the lockdown with the Vengeful Spirit. He can disable you with the stun. There's also the swap. So a good support. And then VP Prodigy, they have banned the Lycan and the Pugna. While for Hellraisers, we're just waiting for their fourth or last ban. And then wait for their last heroes.
10 seconds. 5 seconds.
So if you're VP Prodigy, you need to do something with the Timber Saw. Although Mars is there. But I think they have enough damage to take down the Timber Saw with Skyrat Mage Ultimate.
Yeah.
Pick now. It's Radiant's turn.
That is if they'll be able to lock down the Timber Saw. Look at that. Last pick from Hellraisers is the next assassin. So, yeah, Hellraisers, I think they're gonna go for a fast gameplay here. Next assassin is very annoying because once he reaches level 6, he's very active all around the map. He can use the Vendetta to set up kills.
5 seconds.
And then you also have the Spike Carapace, which is actually good against the Skyrat Mage, since it kind of counters the ultimate of the Skyrath. So that's actually a good pick for Hellraisers. But for VP, they're gonna go for the Monkey King. Okay, so Monkey King, which is good against the Timber Saw. I think he's gonna be having troubles with the Weaver and the Phantom Lancer though. But we'll see. In terms of the lineup, I think I'm gonna favor VP Prodigy here. Because for Hellraisers, for them to win this game, they need the Phantom Lancer to get those core items. And I think it's going to be very hard for him because in terms of the laning, in the laning, VP Prodigy is actually has the advantage. You have the Oracle, the Mars, and then the Skyrat Mage, which can definitely disrupt Phantom Lancer's laning stage. They can bully him, they can pressure him. So yeah, I'm gonna go for VP in terms of lineup, but let's see how this game ends or who's gonna win this, because this is Dota 2, anything can happen, and this is it, our last game for this series. Not for the day though, only this series, because after this we still have 2 series, OG versus OG Seed, and then Alliance versus NIP. So the second and third series is going to be a very good one as well. All right, so we're gonna start, and again, shout out to our viewers. We have Ralph Carcalas, Danny RP, Ray Antonio Blaya, Luzon Chin. We have Wildfire, Leonard Libertad, and of course, Ashpak Saeed.
had that.
I almost trust you. I almost trust you.
Okay, so game has been paused, but let's introduce the players on both teams first.
Skies are dark.
On the side of VP Prodigy, we have Ain or Lil. on the Oracle, FN on the Monkey King, Brawl on Mars, Save on the Scarlet Mage, and then Epileptic Kid on the Silencer. So a mid Monkey King and a safe lane Silencer for VP Prodigy. Meanwhile, for Hellraisers, next on the Phantom Lancer, a Pushka Vengeful Spirit, Kisani on the Timbersaw, and then Roger on the Nyx Assassin, and Phonic on the Weaver. So an off-lane Weaver,
Let's hope that doesn't happen again.
and then a carry Timbersaw, plus the Phantom Lancer. So Hellraisers kind of switch their draft a bit. And this is it, game 3. And again, if you're new to our channel, don't forget to click the subscribe button, the thumbs up button, and share our stream to your friends, to your social medias. Also click that notification button so that once we go live, you will be notified. And will VP Prodigy pull off an upset here? Because Hellraisers are actually undefeated in this tournament so far. So again, if VP Prodigy wins this, it's definitely going to be big for them. It's going to boost their confidence. Okay, so there goes the horn. Game 3 has started. Let's see who will get most of the runes. But I think it's going to be an equal trade or equal bounties. Yes, sir. Both teams securing 2 bounties. Yeah, Ralph Carcalas, you're right. It's very unfortunate that TI has been postponed for this year, but for me, I think it's a good decision because, I mean, you don't want to risk the life and health of people, players. So because of that, OG will hold the Aegis for 3 straight years since TI has been postponed. So they are now the 3-time Aegis holder or 3-time world champion in TI. Here at the bottom, Roger with the shenanigan just pulling out the creep lead. While here on the mid, you've got Kisani going up against Monkey King. While on the top, a 2-for-2 situation. So yeah, 2-1-2 in terms of laning. Silencer here at the bottom. So kind of passive in the early stage, but leading in the last hit is the Monkey King. So he's actually doing a pretty good job in the mid. And then the second one is the Silencer, and then Mars, Phantom Lancer, and the Timbersaw. So those are the top 5 heroes who is currently leading in the last hits and the nice. So Kisani and FN just going with the right clicks here on the mid.
That, my friend, was
While on the
a
north side,
mistake.
Save will manage to get the first blood as he takes out the Pushka. So good start for VP. While here in the bottom, look at that, Phonic also running low. So far, VP doing a good job in the laning stage. So in the bottom, there goes the stun. They managed to pop down the Oracle. Well played from Hellraisers, getting their first kill in this game. While on the mid, Sunny running low, managed to pop the Fairy Fire. And the bottle. But yeah, he is being owned by the Monkey King so far. Monkey King is actually good against a Timber Saw. But look at that, Kisani getting the tide. There goes the Boundless Strike, sustaining himself. Managed to get the life steal. While on the bottom, Panic also running low. So VP with a slight 1k gold advantage for getting the first blood. Epileptic Kid, he is now in trouble, but there goes the root. The right click coming from the Silencer. I think he will manage to pop down Phonic, no? He managed to survive, but Kisani though, he falls down on the floor, on the mid. They drop the sentry. And Phonic will manage to just duke it out onto the tree line, and there goes the pause.
Time to go. Is Lyra going to let that
under-leveled or under-farmed, or whatever the case may be. It's not like the old days, which every game was a stomp. Top lane though, PL, haven't really talked about him too much. 23-3 in the CS, so not doing great, but not getting mega stomped either. Pushka is here with the magic missile. Trying to cast it actually. Has to use it on save, but it's just gonna turn around into Pushka's death instead. Very unfortunate for him. In the bot lane, I hear a last word being applied.
Yeah. Here comes Roger, right? Going for the 2-1-0 build. I like the mana per point against Silencer. It's crazy value in the lane. I think it's one of the best heroes to mana burn just because of how much he relies on having a good mana pool to take engagements. Like there's other heroes where it's like you mana burn them and they can still, you know, stand and do something. Silencer without mana is just shit, right? And he really needs it.
Yeah,
non-stop. So we're just gonna burn him out every time we can. Should be another one coming out now if Epic Kid walks in. Yep, there it is. Fogged him for a moment.
Yes, the fog of war is the friend of VPP today. Mid lane. Okay, Kasani's level 6. Doesn't have any mana to speak of. We'll be getting a soul ring here shortly.
Yep.
Monkey King will be difficult to kill. Hero is the bet. Well, what combinations do they have to even kill this guy at this stage?
Nyx level 6, or
so you have to wait for Nyx level 6 now. Well, by that point, Monkey King is gonna.
They can kill the monkey with the level 4 Nyx as well, but it's just, can they get in there undetected? you see there's already this prepped ward from VP Prodigy they have covering the bottom side of the river. So if Nyx wants to make this move, he needs to be smoked, or he'll never get in on him unnoticed. And even if he does, it's still a high-risk play in the sense that if they get Monkey down to like 5% but don't kill him,
Top lane Pushka, by the
care.
way, able to be taken out again by DM. That is the third death on your Vengeful Spirit position 5, which Cinderin is a big fan of, in case you weren't listening. Impale connects onto Iron. Will be going underneath his tier 1 tower. Will live, but just barely. But again, more pressure being applied by Hellraisers in this bot lane only. The other 2 lanes are being lost in their own different ways.
Timber is on the road to recovery though. It's not a good look to be 1k gold behind him at 8, but just the bigger picture here that he's now finally able to stand here, get creeps, push the wave, and get runes can open up for some potential here. You see him manning up against FN here.
He's manning up now. He's got 4 levels of reactive armor.
Yeah, he's got the
Not going to get much tankier than this at this stage.
Overstepped his
Jingo
boundaries
does
here.
proc again. Yeah,
He has the region rune,
boundless
so if he
strike for
does
5
get to
seconds.
reset, alright, not bad.
He's going to do just
Force the
that.
TP in, full on regions up again.
Surprised that FN didn't go for a cancellation of that region. He had vision of him with that range creep there, but decided not to. Would have been.
He might have been worried of the turn potential. Like if you jump on top of Timbersaw there, he can Soul Ring and pop all his spells on you, and you can die.
I meant not trying to get the kill, but more just canceling the regen.
Right. Oh yeah, he could have maybe just jumped on him and turn around. Yeah, possibly. He didn't have Boundless, so he has to hit the tree to cut it out.
There's 3 heroes bot now. Save does have Ancient Seal. This is going to set up the potential kill onto the Weaver. But
Global.
into the Global Silence, yeah, that had to be forced to be able to get that in the final. So with that down, does Nyx try to get involved, or is he's going straight for Yasha actually? Is the Yasha into Diffusal? Is that what people are doing these days? And then into Manta after, or is he actually rushing
might
Manta?
rush Manta in this game. It's
What do you think
possible,
of that?
at least. It kind of comes down to whether they think they can fight, and secondly, whether they think they have to. If they have to fight, he may go Diffusal for that. But if they think, okay, we can stall, our Timber can delay, our Nyx can delay, at least the Yasha is a really good ramp-up item, and even a full Manta can be used to split push, farm higher. It's a more effective farming item than Diffusal by a good margin. So, a matter of what the big read is on the game from their side.
Top 3 net worths are on VPD's side. Yeah. Definitely a very, I mean, it's a 2k net worth lead this early. That's really good. We're gonna see a smoke here on the Skyreth Monkey King combination. Looks like they're going for the Timber Sun for 4K Sani. Might see a World of Hurt again. There's the arena. Spear misses. I think they still find this kill though very easily. Let's take the
TP in the silencer for a bit of brains.
Yeah, why not?
He
You
just
need
arrived and he was
extra
like, oh, I learned a lot from that. And then he starts farming the wave. He didn't even attack the guy.
That voice, Cinder, that's a good... You should pet that character, whoever it is. Name it something and make
It's
it your own.
Darkseer's cousin.
Alright, we can work with that, I guess. Another silence onto the Nyx assassin this time. And VPP finding another kill on the map.
They're rolling.
Yeah, they're doing great. Save is out of mana, so no real kill potential onto Funnick, and he's very aware of that. Top lane. Like Pushka is going to find DM with Kaysani's help. Can they actually get this kill?
Nice last word.
Doesn't look like it. And DM is going for his patented Blink Dagger. It's only his, by the way. He's the only one that came up with this build onto the Mars. But I feel like the thing I love about him is he is so aggressive once he gets that Blink Dagger. I feel like a lot of people are a little bit more calculated, and not to say that he's not calculated, but it just feels like his aggression he just takes over him. He's like a wild beast.
Unleashed.
Berserker mode activated.
Mars
Viking
Unchained.
Yes.
Pushka, use your superior Venge position 5 powers to stay alive.
Right. There's the spear into Mystic Flare, and bye-bye Vengeful Spirit.
It did not. I don't think he could have survived any longer than that. This little corner bought him like 5 seconds.
Epileptic. Oh, he went Midas, by the way. Did you see that?
Just now.
Midas. I can't remember the last time I've seen this item picked up ever. Even in a pub, I haven't seen it.
Yeah, Midas is pretty damn rare right now.
Wow.
So the case to be made on the balancer is that he really wants the attack speed, and he doesn't have good flash farming capabilities. The hero as a carry just doesn't clear creep waves very well. So this is one way for you to stay on par with other cores. It's just the Midas.
Don't you just get a Maelstrom then? The PL as well. Timbersaw, Mars ult into everything. Literally
you got the
everything.
swap off though. That was nice.
Oh, you're right. Venge is the one that's
gonna die anyway, so I might as well save
cost them so many. That's a good point, Kaisani. Taking advantage of his full life here.
Last word.
Oh, nice. Spear into the wall. Phonic is dead despite having time lapse up. He's just stunned out of it.
I wonder when this thing with Mars is gonna get fixed. It's so weird.
Is it the flying thing?
No, the thing where you interact with Bulwark and you just get these like weird spear angles where you're looking in the opposite direction that you're spearing. It makes it extremely difficult to predict and dodge what Mars is doing, because he can kind of face any way and spear out of the butt if he wants. It's really strange.
Ambidextrous is both hands. What is butt exactly? I don't know. We'll find out next time on this episode of Roger's Dead.
A mistake.
That's a show I don't really want to watch very much, actually.
You don't watch anything. Shut up, Cinder. God,
that's pretty
watch
harsh.
some TV for God's sake. Please. I beg of you. This is where I get an email saying, Sunfan's too mean to Synderen. Synderen.
I'm actually really hurt right now. I'm only staying in the cast for professionalism.
Yeah. It's even worse when my girlfriend literally thinks that I'm too mean to you. And I have to come to you and apologize, and you tell me I'm an idiot for thinking that I offended you.
I said I'm too harsh to you. What do you think? No.
Mars ult, a nice time lapse out of it, but Nyx Assassin will find his way to death's door.
Diffusal line. So step number 1. So he bought the fighting item. Let's see if they're going to use it. If he doesn't start fighting with this diffusal, he could have bought them in opposite order. Got the Manta for better wave clear, more farm efficiency, but this way there is the possibility of fighting back, and I think that has value. It doesn't mean it's his go-to plan right now. I think if he has the choice, he would rather not fight at all until he has Manta, but he recognizes that he might not fully be in control of whether that becomes a necessity or not. So this way at least the bases are covered. Should it come to fight, he can help. And fighting around Global Silence, like the panel talked about, when Global is down, Hellraisers actually have really good opportunities to fight. It frees up their PL to do a lot of damage. It frees up their Weaver. It frees up their Nyx, who, by the way, has a Meteor Hammer. Not sure if we mentioned that. It's completed.
Oh, very nice.
And got the Philosopher's Stone to boot. Awesome item on Nyx. It's one of the best heroes in the game to get Philly Stone on. He wants the max mana. He doesn't want to hit any creeps, more or less.
What about
anytime,
the Vendetta attack speed, Synderen?
It's attack damage, Shannon, not attack speed.
Oh, that's right. No, I'm sorry.
They didn't change that. It's the Craggy code that has attack speed.
I play Valorant, guys. Just
I know.
Professional Valorant player here.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
Roger.
the dust onto Roger. It's
sick
just
jukes.
the Sky and DM right now. There's the blink. Actually fakes the spear. Very nicely done.
He might. Oh, they have a second dust. Okay.
He is definitely. Oh, okay. The little counter intuitive there, but they find it, so that's fine. So Nyx himself. Actually, it's gonna be kind of awkward calling this guy Nyx, considering there's a Nyx assassin. But the PL player today, he's relatively close to Manta, so I think now you don't fight, right?
I'm honestly, the last 5 minutes for Hellraisers haven't been that bad. They keep hemorrhaging kills here or there, but it's on low value targets. It's the Nyx who has 4 deaths. It's the Venge that has 6. So that's 10 out of their 16 deaths are on the 4 and 5. Meaning the PL gets away with 1 death. Oh, Timber's in trouble. That's a bigger kill. He has no mana.
Yes.
That's a big.
I mean, Glaives of Wisdom are pretty good against them.
Yeah.
If you can lock them down a little bit.
Time to get some permanent
no
Insta-Steal talent now in Silencer, I believe. He hasn't chosen yet. There it
that's
is.
right. He has 12 right now, so an extra +2. You know, I remember a game. I don't know if it was TI. It might have been TI, where Kyle was playing position 5 silencer, and he had like 20 int at like the 10-minute mark. Do you remember
that wasn't No Tail? There was a No Tail game with insane int on silencer. Kyle might have had one as well. There's a No Tail one I remember, but now that you say it, Kyle might have had a game as well with like early insane int.
Global Silence has popped here just to save his own life here. Very selfish use.
That is actually a pretty big moment of opportunity. If PL can somehow get this Manta within the next minute, which he should, he's 450 gold away. There's a crazy timing here for them.
Yeah.
The Manta reveal plus Global Sound's cooldown will actually make me favor HR in that fight coming up. If they get to take the jump with Nyx plus Venge, they could make a really big play. Roger's even backdooring the top tier 1 as Nyx. He will kill this off.
He got it.
That will give him his Manta and 40 gold now for the PL. It's now ready. Let's see if they do something here. Is the smoke ready? It is.
Out of everything in this game, Cinder, I'm just interested in Epileptic Kid's build after this Manta. So went Shadowblade, is going Hurricane Pike now.
Yeah.
Does he? I mean, I don't think Silver. What does Silver Edge even do this game? It's reactive armor. It's not even that good if he already has stacks.
I guess against PL, does it break? I'm actually not completely. I mean, either way, it doesn't.
From being created.
It doesn't matter that much. I think he's just gonna play around it regardless. I don't think Silencer's job in this game is to counter PL. He needs to counter the rest of the team, and Monkey King and Mars need to take care of PL. I think if Silencer starts itemizing against this PL, it will turn out to be a mistake. So I think this is a Shadowblade Pike is just strictly, okay, how can I kill other heroes?
Right. Okay.
PL is your problem, guys. Because, I mean, it's also his problem. He doesn't want to get on top of, get PL on top of him, but he can't deal with it.
You gotta
like,
trust
no.
your teammates at some point in the game, Synderen. That's
absolutely.
the beauty of Dota. The beauty and the horror.
Pushka, no sentry placed. They don't know they're coming.
They sure don't. Well,
He is
the curse is there. Yeah. Let's look at his
some
int, bro.
brains.
12 to 16.
That's 4.
That's right. He just took an accelerated course on how to build int. AKA watched Purge's channel or something. I don't know.
That's a shortcut to losing whatever you gained over the years, I think.
Funnick did finish Aghanim Scepter, so he did rush it.
Oh, there's global ready bottom for Epi.
Yes.
We didn't
Dot.
leave it too long.
Conceal.
He's still dead.
They're not going to have to use it, it looks like. Oh, they do get it.
Damage.
And that is another 4 int for Epileptic Kid. So yeah, not having to use the global time is a big deal.
Look at the gold of the game. Like, in the last 10 minutes.
19 to 5. What the heck?
In the
I didn't even
last
notice
10
the
minutes
score.
of the game, Prodigy have got like 9 kills and HR have got 0. And the gold is still not moving.
Yeah.
They're still getting really good farm out of the map with their PL as well as their Timber, and Weaver is getting some as well. So now the question is, okay, can you turn this into something big now or not? Global is
And
ready.
that's with a Midas. I mean, they grew it a bit. It's 3K now. So
Yeah.
it's slow.
It's like swinging in that 2 to 4K mark. It's been doing so the whole time. They haven't got over the 4K. Considering how many kills they're getting, the map is still
VP's
HR mining
actually
pretty well.
leading on the score with the 3K gold lead. They managed to take down the tier 2 mid tower, although Phantom Lancer is leading in terms of net worth, but the momentum is on VP Prodigy's favor. And they will manage to take down Roger here on the top. Very unfortunate for the next assassin. He's just trying to scout the map, provide some information with his teammates, but of course with the vision coming from VP Prodigy, they managed to take down the next assassin. And now they're going to be going for a smoke play as they slide here on the bottom. They will spot Fanic here, but he goes for the Scoochie out, the blink initiation coming from the Mars. They managed to catch Nyx for the double gang out, and look at that, the global silence and the lockdown, and I think they'll be able to burst out Nyx here. Ryle already on a killing spree, and to think that they haven't used the Arena of Blood on that particular pickoff. So 5K gold lead in favor of VP Prodigy. They can go straight into the pit if they wanted to. And I don't think that Hellraisers will be able to contest this one. Although they know that VP Prodigy are now in the pit. Let's see if they will be able to contest this though. Timbersaw and Nyx or Weaver is actually in the vicinity. But look at the damage coming from the VP Prodigy. Easy roach for them. Aegis is on the Monkey King. And hello to our 112 viewers who is currently watching right now. Thank you so much for tuning in at the bootcamp. Don't forget to click the subscribe button if you're new. And they're going to be catching Backliner and Pushka. AOC is going to be dropped down. They got the 2 heroes, although they managed to take down save. Wukong's command will be dropped. Phonic goes for the Scoochie out, but look at that, bro. With the blink and the spear. And Hellraisers. A beautiful ultimate from Phonic though. They got the kill on the paint. And they managed to pop down the Aegis before. Ryle doing his best to save the Monkey King. Go for the BKB. Goes for the right flank. There goes the dodge with but they managed to lock down the Monkey King. That's a big kill for Hellraisers. And now the Yules onto Epileptic Kid being pounded by these 3 heroes. Nyx already on a double kill. And Roger continues to chase Brawl. Need to get a team wipe here. As Brawl tries to juke it off, goes for the blink onto the north side. Managed to survive though. So Hellraisers
Look at that.
showing some signs of life here. Although VP Prodigy, they have the Aegis advantage, but with a good positioning from Hellraisers, they managed to win that particular team fight. And now they're going to be catching Brawl into the lockdown with the help of the Meteor Hammer. Another one bites the dust for VP Prodigy. And because of that, look at that. Hellraisers getting 3,200 gold in that particular team fight. However, Funnick, he was silenced and saved. He has enough damage. Managed to take down the Weaver. And look at the team net worth. It just dropped down in favor of Hellraisers. I mean, it was, I think, an 8k gold lead, but now they managed to reduce it to only 2k. So Hellraisers, they slowly got some momentum. And will they be able to keep this up? Or will VP again show their dominance in this game? Although leading in the net.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Okay, so again, we're experiencing some problems. And I think it's not on the ISP. I think it's actually Dota 2 itself. But yeah, we're back into the game. So VP, look at that. Their gold lead just now reduced to only 1k. So if you're VP Prodigy, you need to be careful. Because for Hellraisers, there's a lot of potential comeback into this game.
Did Radiant's
And good job from Hellraisers. They managed to drag this game to the point that their Phantom Lancer was able to get these core items. Epileptic Kid, he's gonna be spotting Roger, he's gonna be silenced up. But he goes for the Vendetta, so he's gonna be okay. Look at Phantom Lancer, he now has the Diffusal Blade, the Abyssal Blade, and even the Mana Style. So with those core items, you can definitely lock down the Monkey King, even the Silencer, and with the help of his illusions, he can overrun them. So we are now back in a passive game. Both teams are really careful because if a team win a team fight, then they can definitely, they will have the upper hand. It's a tight match. It's now in equal footing for both teams, so both teams need to be careful. Now VP Prodigy rotating here on the top, but on the opposite side of the map you have Hellraisers. Now they're gonna go for the Northwest Outpost. So Hellraisers are going to go for the objective as well, as they manage to capture the southeast outpost. They're also pressuring the bottom lane here, and then Phantom Lancer, he's just rotating here on the mid. Needs to be careful, because VP Prodigy, they're just near in the vicinity. But good job by the Phantom Lancer using his solutions to scout the position of VP, which is right now going for a smoke play. Royal, he brings in. And if Pushka's TP is going to be cancelled, they will be able to take down the Vengeful Spirit, while the rest of Hellraisers will scatter. Successful smoke play from VP Prodigy though. They got the backline, they got the support. They forced Hellraisers back into their area. Roger, the Vendetta, he's gonna be spotted, they have the vision, will be bursted out by Save. That's 2 kills for VP Prodigy. VP, they actually have an observer ward in that particular area, so Roger thought that they don't have vision, not knowing that there was a sentry there. He was standing in front of a sentry ward, and then VP, they managed to pick him off. So again, slowly but surely, VP getting this individual pickoffs, which is a good thing. But as time grows by, Phantom Lancer is also growing. So they need to prepare for the Phantom Lancer, because it's going to be very tough for them. As you can see, the leading in the net worth is the PL with a 2k advantage over the Monkey King. Now Hellraisers going for a smoke play. They're going to be sliding here on the top. The stun didn't connect onto Braille, but he's going to be caught up here. There goes the magic missile, the right clicks, the abyssal blade, and then Kisana will burst him out. The rest of VP, they're going to be backing up. BKB is going to pop down by FN, buy back for Braille. They're going to be locking down Kisani. He's going to be okay though. Goes for the Timber Chain out. He's going to be silenced. Both teams just going to reset. But Hellraisers, they now have the 1k gold lead. So Roshan is up. That's the reason why both teams are just standbying here on the Roche pit. And AOP is going to be dropped down, plus the Dust managed to catch 2. But no follow on the side of Hellraisers. They managed to catch, ooh, a beautiful swap and a TP out. Or actually, that's the ultimate from the Weaver. They got the kill onto the Oracle. And then Global Silence has been used. BKB is going to pop down, goes for the TP out. It's going to be cancelled by the swap. And now Epileptic Kid, he is in trouble. His BKB is going to expire, and he's going to be surrounded by these 4 heroes. And Kisana will get that kill. 2 heroes dead for VP Prodigy. Hellraisers, they can go straight into the pit. Huge kill though. And a beautiful swap from Vengeful Spirit saving the Weaver. And then Weaver with the Aghanim able to use the time lapse onto the bench. The reason why he survived. And they were able to get those 2 kills. Plus the Aegis of the Immortal. So you can see, Phantom Lancer, the Satanic, able to sustain himself, and then he already has the Aegis of the Immortal, plus the Abyssal, the Diffusal, the Manta, is going to be very hard for VP Prodigy. They actually have the lead, but Hellraiser's doing a pretty good job of dragging this into the late game. Now Phantom Lancer already in level 4, going for the tier 2 mid tower. Will be able to get these objectives though. The pushing capability of the Phantom Lancer will immediately tear down the tier 2 tower. Hellraisers now having the lead, already dominating this game as of the moment. Epileptic Kid, he's gonna be spotting the Pushka, go for the right tricks. But again, the time warp from the Weaver.
Tower is under attack.
So now VP Prodigy are gonna be defending their high ground. I think they're just gonna wait for the ages to expire. They will just continue to hold on in their high ground as of the moment. They have a good high ground defense with the Silencer and the Monkey King. Even the Skyrock Mage.
Radiant are scanning for enemies.
But Hellraisers, they will continue to pressure all 3 lanes. Just AOB is going to be dropped down. They managed to catch Sunny here, but again the time warp, or time lapse rather, continues. And here comes the Lotus Orb. Great play from the Weaver again with the Aghanim Scepter and the time lapse. He managed to save the Timber Saw, and now look at that PL on the high ground, getting the tier 3 tower. They're gonna go straight into the racks, zoning out VP Prodigy. Fortification's gonna be committed, while the rest of Hellraisers are just standing by on the back line. Phantom Lancer will immediately clear out these racks here. VP Prodigy not really defending. Now Hellraiser's going for the mid. Nyx pushes forward. Epileptic Kid TP's in front, but pops Shadow Blade. So I think VP are just waiting for a perfect opportunity for them to initiate. They're gonna go for a smoke play. But they need to act fast here because their base is slowly being demolished by the Phantom Lancer. Maybe they're just waiting for the Aegis to expire. Now Hellraiser's going for the top. And here comes Rylgo, jumps right in, pops his PvP. Again, the time warp global side of he was dropping the AOB, but it's not gonna connect, and then they're gonna focus on to Roger, and here Roger will be taken out by the Monkey King with the Wukong's command, and they're gonna be locking down Kisani, but the Manic Super Chain onto the high ground, and here comes Nyx with the right hit, going onto the Monkey King. The rest of PvP are gonna be backing off, and the Satanic has been popped, and ooh, a pause by the Monkey King Silencer. They said he is lagging. But look at the Phantom Lancer and tries to overrun VP Prodigy. Managed to get the kill onto the Nyx assassin. It's not enough to stop Hellraisers for pushing or going to the objective. Again, Ryle jumps right in. They're going to be locking down Kisani and the time lapse again from running on the back line. Cheese has been popped. Kisani will be able to back away with the Lotus Orb. And there you go, Aegis has expired. They managed to defend their tier 3 on the top, but it's kind of low right now. So Hellraisers, they're gonna reset here. Aegis has expired, so they're not really gonna force the issue. But VP Prodigy are now being pushed. Their backs are against the wall. Hellraisers going for a smoke clear. Monkey King and the rest of VP doing their best to defend their high ground. But the onslaught from the Phantom Lancer continues. As you can see, the illusion just going on to save. He is dropping low, but he managed to back away back into the fountain. They got a tier 3. They're gonna focus onto the racks. And they managed to burst out next. That's a big kill. And now Prowl jumps right in, tries to go for the back line, but Kisane goes for the Timber Chain out. However, they're gonna be catching the Vengeful Spirit. 2 kills for VP.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Somehow, VP Prodigy, they managed to defend their top racks, preventing the Megas. Phantom Lancer, he has the buyback. So just in case VP goes for the offensive, goes for the high ground, he can just buy back. And I think that's what VP Prodigy needs to do. They need to force the buyback onto the Phantom Lancer. Meanwhile, Roger getting a solo kill onto save here on the bottom. Well played from the Nyx Assassin. So if you're a VP, you just need to lock down the Phantom Lancer because they have the bursting capability to finish him off, as what happened in the top. So if you're Hellraisers, you need to be careful. Now the Sight of Vice is available for the Silencer, so there's additional disable, additional lockdown. Or 6 minutes into the game. Now Hellraisers, I think they're gonna go for a push here on the north side. VP, again, just sticking near their base. Phantom Lancer is gonna go for the heart next. VP Prodigy, they're venturing outside their base right now. I think they're looking for a potential kill here. Ooh, Divine Rapier is now available for the Monkey King. Is this the key item for VP Prodigy to turn the tide around into their favor? Now the creeps are pushing in, going for the racks. Monkey King with the defense. Backlines will be targeted. They managed to catch down Kisane. He was popped down by Carl. And there goes the AOB locking onto 3. And the Wukong's command. Look at the damage. He got the kill onto save. But the cautious Kisane's falling down the corner. Onto the PL. PL with the recently locking down Silencer. But look at the damage coming to the Monkey King. He managed to pop the Chief, or Satanic rather. Tries to run away, but he's being chased up here. He will fall. Although a buyback onto the Vengeful Spirit. But VP, they managed to win that particular team fight, and although they got the kill onto save, losing the Phantom Lancer is actually pretty big for Hellraisers. VP, they can go straight into the pit. Buyback is available for the Phantom Lancer. There you go, he's gonna buy back. They really want to contest the Aegis now. Although Timber saw he is still out for 30 seconds. Arena of Blood is again available for Bryle. So Hellraisers, they need to be careful because once you got caught on the Arena of Blood, they're gonna follow it up with the Wukong's command, and the damage from the rapier of the Monkey King is enough to take down 2 or 3 heroes, especially the back line of Hellraisers. Sneaky rush play for Hellraisers going straight into the pit, but here comes Bryle, popping his BKB. And look at that again, the Monkey managed to burst down the Pushka. They're going to push forward. AOB's going to drop down on the floor. Rogers is going to be used up. Kisanis will be focused upon. And look at the ultimate from FN. Getting that double kill. And now they're blocking down Kisani. He pops down the cheese. Will be able to run away. But they will go on to the Phantom Lancer. Although he managed to take down Oracle. But now with the damage coming from the Monkey King, they need to back away. But Monkey King pushes forward. I think it's going to be trouble. There goes the use onto him. But Hellraiser's not really going to force the issue. But yeah, they lost 2 heroes there. So Hellraisers, although they're missing 2 heroes, they still want to contest the Aegis. Monkey King, he doesn't have any mana. However, they're gonna go straight into the pit. If VP will get or secure this Aegis onto the Monkey King, then Hellraiser is definitely in trouble. There you go, he got the Aegis to Immortal. AOB's gonna drop down, but it only catches the illusions. They just did that to secure the Aegis, zone out, make sure that Hellraisers won't be able to get the steal. Look at that.
That, my friend, was a mistake.
Monkey King 10-1 and 5. The Wukong's commando. What a play from VP Prodigy. If Hellraisers can just pick off the Monkey King, pick the Radiance, or I mean Rapier, then I think they can win this. But for now, it's really hard for them because Monkey King, he has the Aegis aside from the Rapier. So if you're Hellraisers, you need to play defensively for now. Wait for the Aegis to expire. Although the Aghanim Scepter from the Weaver is actually a good item because he can save his teammates with the time lapse, but still the damage coming from this Monkey King is really, really strong. It can immediately take out any hero from Hellraisers, even the Timbersaw. So they need to be careful, Hellraisers. And I think the best way for this one is they just need to wait for the Aegis to expire. I mean, it's very unfortunate for them. They couldn't get the Mega Creeps. If they got the Megas, even though if the enemy has the Rapier, I think they will still have the advantage for that one. But VP or VP Prodigy managed to avoid the Megas by defending their racks on the top successfully. "51 minutes.
The skies are dark with Skyra far.
So again, hello to our 167 viewers who is currently watching right now. And then shout out to OMY Labiste, John Mark Nicholas, Metafin, Ralph Carcalas, Angelic KN, Ray Antonio Blaya, Jarrell, and John Mark Nicholas. Yeah. So again, Hellraisers, they haven't lost a single series yet in this tournament. So if they lose to VP Prodigy, that's going to be their first loss in the tournament. And VP Prodigy, will they be able to avenge Virtus Pro by defeating Hellraisers? We will see that one. Is the Rapier enough to secure their victory? And when are we going to start? And yeah, shout out to Omai Labiste. And we have lots of fans here who was rooting for VP Prodigy. But it can still be anybody's game. As long as Hellraisers, if they can drop the Rapier onto the Monkey King and maybe steal that Rapier, or maybe the PL will
Talentless.
brought or
That,
buy
my friend,
his own
was a
Rapier. I think
mistake.
How did this happen?
That, my friend,
they have
was a mistake.
a good chance of winning. But for now, their backs are against the wall, so it's really hard for them. Because for VP Prodigy, they have lots of lockdown, plus the global silence. It's really problematic for Hellraisers. Okay, so we are finally back. So again, Aegis is available and Rapier is available for the Monkey King. Silencer, he has the Side of Vice, the BKB. That's going to be an additional disable. So if they can just identify the real Phantom Lancer, they have lots of disable and enough damage to finish him off. So for Phantom Lancer, he needs to be careful because he just brought back. So if he falls down, then it's going to be the end of the game. Right now, they're just waiting for their high ground. As VP, they're slowly pushing forward, maybe. So Hellraisers, they're just patiently waiting inside their base. Just waiting for the Aegis to expire. Look at that. Rapier plus double damage. That's gotta hurt. If you're VP, of course you need to capitalize. The Aegis to be immortal. But Hellraisers, they have a strong high ground defense too. It's really hard to go up against the level 25 Phantom Lancer in the high ground. I think they just need to focus onto the objective by taking out the two towers on the bottom and on the top. They're going for a smoke, maybe gets through pop, and look at Growl, jumps right in, goes for the spear, there goes the swap, Pushka in trouble. He's gonna be right click. And here comes the rest of VP. Love the kid with the right click and the global silence. Ooh, again.
We could die to bottom tower next.
That, my friend, was a mistake.
Prodigy with 15k gold lead. As you can see, both teams are very patient. They're just waiting for one another. Both teams are afraid to make a single mistake because it could cost them the game. "58 minutes into the game, VP has a slight lead, 3 goal lead advantage. 33-16 is the score. And now Hellraisers, they're pushing forward. They know the position of VP. VP on the high ground, Braille on the front line, waiting for the perfect opportunity to use the blink and the AoB. So both teams are just gathering here near the pit. Although Roshan, he's going to be respawning any minute now. Both team knows it. Both team wants it. So both teams are... There you go, Roshan is now available. So both teams are now eyeing for the Aegis. Corral goes in. Here comes Kisani. So both teams are gonna be contesting the Aegis. And buyback are available for all heroes. Now VP, they are now into the pit. And Hellraisers, they know they're gonna push forward. They're gonna be locking down the monkey. There goes the stun. And follow-up stun with a nice spot, the BKB, Global Silence. And oh no, Phantom Lancer will be caught and tries to take down the backline. He's gonna buy back though. And because of that, I think VP Prodigy will secure the Aegis of the Immortal. We'll get the Aegis, but Pushka snatched the Aegis of the Immortal. That's a misplay for him. He's gonna fall, but he has to do this, so he's going back. And now VP Prodigy, they're backing off. Look at that, I'm blocking down for the monkey, but a good groundless strike. A dieback for the PL. They got the kill on Timber Sauce will, and GG will be called. VP wins the series in the 60-minute mark. It was a great play from Pushka. He managed to steal the Aegis of the Immortal, but still, VP with their good position and with their disable managed to kill the Phantom Lancer again. And once PL was dead, automatically HR called GG. So that's it, guys. Our first series has ended. Congratulations to VP Prodigy winning the game or winning the series against Hellraisers. Next series will be OG Seed versus OG. And it's going to be Panic who's going to be casting. And my name is Lois. Again, thank you so much for watching at the bootcamp. Stay tuned because we're going to be jumping straight ahead to OG versus OG Seed. Bye-bye.
Legend is on.